Welcome, CSPers. Uh, for today's lesson, you guys are going to need to learn a little bit about a new type of variable value we can hold, and it is called an array. And what we use arrays for is to store multiple items that are in the same variable. So we're going to do that, and we're going to make a array of ice cream flavors. It's very similar to a list of ice cream flavors. So, Chris, can you tell us how we start by declaring an array and assigning some values?
Sure. So it starts off real similar to the variables we've seen before, and you can find it in the variables section. But it has these, the new thing is that it has these square brackets. And as you can see here, there's multiple things in between the square brackets separated by these commas. So let's take away the ones that are here, and let's start by adding an ice cream flavor. My favorite is like chocolate fudge brownie flavor, which I think Ben and Jerry's has a good one of that.
So then we add a comma.
Yeah, so I clicked this arrow here to make that happen. But like you said, it added a comma. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh no, it's all right. I want to add my flavor. It is mint chocolate chip.
All right.
So there's two values in this array right now: chocolate fudge brownie and mint chocolate chip. Does the order matter we put these in, Chris?
The list has an order. Oh, I forgot to rename this variable to something. So what do we want to call this variable, by the way?
Ice cream flavors.
All right, ice cream flavors. That's good. And yeah, it does have an order, but we could swap these if we wanted to. All right, Alekia, what is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Vanilla.
All right.
Ooh.
Now we've got 3 flavors in the list. So what should we do next, Woody?
I believe the line 4 says we need to print this out. So can we print it to the console log in the same way we printed our other variables for the console log?
All right, so just put the variable inside here. And let's see what happens when we run it. All right, so I notice here down in the debug console, there is the kind of square brackets and then the same 3 strings that we have up here in the ice cream flavors variable in the list in the same order. And I can click the arrow here and it looks like I can look at each element in the list one at a time here. So what's up with these numbers on the left here?
I noticed they increment from 0, and it looks like it's going up by 1, kind of like a for loop did. We always said I equals 0, we added 1, kind of thing. Is that kind of what it looks like to you, Chris?
Yep.
So if we added a new one, it should be item number 3, or if we added another item to the list on line number 2, that should be the 3rd, or I should say 3 when you print it out, right?
Like when it prints out here? Yeah,
Yep.
I think so. Let's test it out. What should we add?
What's the grossest ice cream flavor?
Charcoal.
Charcoal.
Very classic, right? It is Christmas season.
Yeah, that's true. Also, I bet it exists.
Okay, so now there's 4 items in the list.
All right.
Let's run it. We'll see if it shows.
Okay, I'm gonna click clear just to make sure that it's clear, and then click run again. Okay, so now we have our fourth ice cream flavor, charcoal. And then just like you said, it says 3 here on the left.
Okay. So that is how we declare our list, how we assign some initial values of strings. And we can see the order they are in does matter. And it starts with the very first item being labeled as a 0, and the second item being indexed as a 1, and the third item indexed as a 2. And it will continue that way as big as your list wants to go.
Cool.